Okay, so we're going to have a fun, interesting game of odd one out. Can we make one odd one out? So first of all, over on the far right, we have the Garmin Fenix 7X. Now we're kind of just going to leave that there because that's doing its own separate video on solar charging. That is not the odd one out. It's an adventure watch. You could argue that this is your adventure selection. So here you have a Casio Protrek, you've got a Rolex Explorer 2 polar white dial. You have the Rangeman, you've got a Suunto Advisor and an old Suunto Vector. We can add into that little collection the Mudmaster. So over here on the left hand side we have the adventure selection. Let's find another selection of watches. So we've got adventure over there. Now, how about we have, how about we have flying watches? So they're clearly two flying watches. I'm not sure if we've got any other flying watches at the moment. Okay, let's come over here. And what do we have here? Okay, that one maybe, I don't know where we're going to put that one yet. So these are kind of we haven't quite figured out yet. So we've got the adventure watches there. We've got flying watches there. Okay. A simple one. We can now do diving watches. So I'm going to classify this ball. It's a Roadmaster, but it's a diver. It's a 200 meters rotatable diving, unidirectional bezel. It's as good a watch as a diver as any. Now, what have we got here? Where are we going to put these watches? Now that's the question. Now that's a Yachtmaster, so it's not really a diver as such, and it's not an adventure watch, and it's not a travel watch. It's like a boating watch, isn't it? So we're just going to put that there for the moment. Now this, I would say, is maybe like it's like a casual smart business watch. So I think we're going to put that as a business section. This, well, you could put this obviously doesn't work at this moment in time, but you could put that as a diver, maybe ish. You could even put it as a travel watch, because when it's working it is dual time. Obviously some of these are dual time, those two will have dual time, some of those adventure watches are dual time. So actually I think what we'll do is we'll put that one there as a travel watch. It's kind of fits in there. Tell me what you think. This is a Timex. Well, it's not an adventure watch, it's not really a diver, it's not a travel watch, it's not a water watch. I suppose you could put it as, you know, as a smart watch. I mean, that's obviously a smart watch, but we'll put that over there in the sun. But we're going to put that there as a smart watch. Now, the Daytona, well, it's not an adventure watch, it's not a travel watch, it's not a diver, it's not a water watch. It's kind of a travel-y, smarty watch. So I think that goes there. Now, the question is, where's this G-Shock going to go? Is it a smart watch? Probably not. Is it an adventure watch? Probably not. And it's not a diver. So it's a kid's travel watch. By my workings out, we have the adventure watch here, and this Garmin Fenix 7X is the watch that you could probably have as your sole watch. And the reason why I like it so much is the exact reason why I wear it on my right wrist 24/7, apart from in the shower, when I take it off in the shower. Other than that, I wear this on the right wrist all the time. Every other watch that you see here is pretty much, to a degree, maybe you're not those two Suuntos anymore, maybe you're not the Adidas anymore, and not the Protrek anymore. They've kind of been relegated. They're old watches, so I don't wear those anymore. So over in the sports department, we have the Mudmaster, we have the two Suuntos, which I don't wear anymore, we have the Rangeman, we have the Protrek, which I don't wear anymore, and of course the Champion. No, not you, you're always being worn, so we're not counting you. So the Champion adventure watch, well, it probably has to go to the Rolex, let's face it. But these two, you know, are going to put up a really good fight. So maybe one day in the future, that would be an interesting video. Which of those three would you actually choose as your adventure watch? For your diving needs, you have the Frogman GWF 1000, you have the GWF A 1000, both Frogmen, you have the ball, keep your eyes off my balls, you have the Blancpain 50 Fathoms, and of course you have the Rolex Submariner. So maybe one day that would be another interesting video. Which is the ultimate diver? Maybe for this video, for now, I'm going to say the Blancpain 50 Fathoms. Maybe we need to think about the others a little bit more and maybe do a video on divers. Over in the travel category, obviously the Adidas I don't use anymore and the second hand isn't working. You have your fun G-Shock Rubik's Cube, and of course you have your two GMTs. Which one wins? Oh, that's a tough one. Well, clearly it's not that one. So it's one of those two. Pick your apple, as it were. Down here we have our smart casual watch. Which one wins of these three? Well, it probably has to be the Daytona, but I will say that this MTG is a really nice looking watch. And if you want, if you want an automatic with a good history, that's very affordable, £200. Then you've got your Timex. But obviously the winner almost certainly is the Daytona. And then, of course, the odd one out, the good old Rolex Yachtmaster. What else can we say about that? Fabulous blue dial, red second hand. Obviously I haven't wound some of these up. Red second hand, and then a beautiful red on the dial there, Yachtmaster. A fabulous piece. So that's just a little fun gathering of watches, which is the odd one out. We've categorized, sub-categorized and semi-categorized various watches. What do you think? Where would you put? Tell me what videos I can do in the future on some of these watches. Thanks very much for watching the watches. Catch you again soon. Until next time.